number 2 UMHB Crusaders took on the Cowboys of Hardin Simmons University, where Hardin Simmons looked to repeat what they did 10 years ago when they came to Belton, which was beat the Crew on their home turf. Last week, UMHB weathered the storm of Texas Lutheran, and Hardin Simmons weathered the storm against Halbert Payne. The Crew was looking to take on a Hardin Simmons team who had won 5 games since losing their opening game to Texas Lutheran, and they had only allowed 9 points in the first quarter during that streak. This week, Hardin-Baylor took on Kerry Sloan, the number 1 rusher in the American Southwest Conference, after taking on Marquise Barol last week. So the Crew came out, played kind of poorly in the first half, did not look too good against Hardin Simmons. Hardin Simmons was 3 and out, followed by an interception by Zach Anderson on the ensuing play. Hardin Simmons took that for a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. UMHB's first down came with 8 minutes left in the first quarter, and so the Crew offense really sputtered against a very inspired Cowboy defense. An Eric Allen interception with 5:19 left gave UMHB the ball at the 48, followed by a Jacob O'Neal field goal with 2 minutes 10 seconds, gave the Crew a score of 3 points. They were behind 7-3. In the second, HSU missed a field goal, a punt by the Crew, then an interception by Baylor Mullins, and following that, Zach Anderson hit Camray Runnels for a 10-7 Crusader lead. But right after that, HSU comes back, Garner to Lewis, 78-yard touchdown, 14-10, Hardin Simmons University. At the half, Hardin Simmons was out totaling the Crew in yardage, 191 yards to 129. Western Garner, 119 yards through the air. HSU had 191 total yards. But Garner had 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Zach Anderson, a touchdown and 1 interception. So in that half, again, HSU 191 yards. We look to see if the Crew could come out and be dominant in the third quarter like they had typically been historically. And right off the bat, Zach Anderson to Wykie Walker, an 86-yard touchdown pass, gave the Crew a lead they would never relinquish at 17-14. Second week in a row, tip drill works again for the Crew. Anderson to Hunter Schmidt after the ball was tipped. Hunter took that 40 yards for another Crew score, giving it 24-14. The Crew defense really stepped up there in the third quarter, holding HSU to only 61 yards, while UMHB had 204 yards. A very dominant third quarter for the Crew, 28 points in all. In the fourth, a Bittner to Ramos pass made it a 63-yard strike at 13:07, made it 38-21 UMHB, but an Eric Allen interception. Eric had several interceptions on the day, 2 of them, and this one left Jacob O'Neal with a 24-yard field goal, making it 41-21 UMHB. A Pierce Thetford interception gave UMHB the ball at 2:49 left in the quarter, and the Crew went on to win the game 41-28. On the day, Dwayne Thompson had 71 yards. Zach Anderson, 259 yards through the air, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Western Garner for Hardin Simmons, 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, but did have the 5 interceptions. Wykie Walker again for UMHB this week, 109 yards, breaking the century mark with 1 touchdown. So the Crew, their last regular season home game, looks to keep the streak going next week. And for my brother Craig Hammonds, this is Chad Hammonds from Crusader Stadium. That's my D3Football.com report. I hope to see it on D3Football.com.